Bad Trek Reviews.
Alright, folks, so today I'm going to talk about Season 7, Episode 17 of Star Trek The Next Generation. This episode is called Masks. This episode in particular is what has inspired me to do a Star Trek bad review show. Now, what I mean by that is I'm gonna review some of the episodes of Star Trek throughout all 5 series that were not received well by the fans. And I'm going to explain, well, my take on it and why I think they were bad episodes. Like this one in particular, I was on my way to work yesterday and I decided to watch Netflix. I want to watch some Star Trek before I go to work. Star Trek is one of the shows that I grew up on. I grew up on the original series. I grew up on the Next Generation. It always ignited my imagination. It had me thinking about the episode afterwards, and I really liked Star Trek. So yesterday I was like, fuck it, I'm going to watch me some Star Trek before I go to work. This episode, just some random fucking episode I picked. I was angry on my way to work in the car. I was cussing. I'm going to tell you what I was saying. These are the things I was saying. What the fuck did I just watch? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, how did I not remember that bad fucking episode of Star Trek? And I cannot get that 45 minutes of my life back. And it was that bad. It was really that bad. And I can't believe that over the years I had forgotten how bad this story was. You're looking now at one of the stills from one of the scenes. It's this temple scene where they recreated the temple of the Queen Masaka on the Enterprise. That particular scene is the only good fucking thing that I can say about the episode. I like the temple, the things that happen in the temple afterwards. I'll talk more about that later, but it's creepy. But yeah, this was like a really bad fucking episode of Star Trek, and it just inspired me. I started remembering other bad things from Star Trek, like Tom Paris breaking the Warp 10 barrier and turning into a fucking lizard, and then mating with Captain Janeway. That was fucking weird, by the way. And I remember this fucking episode of called Genesis from the original, from the Next Generation, pardon me, where everybody started devolving into fucking lesser species, and it fucking reminded me of the Super Mario Brothers movie, and it was just fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna cover this episode. I'm gonna cover those other ones that I mentioned in the next few reviews, but it's more or less gonna be a like let's watch, let's review type show. I'm going to go through the different scenes. I'm going to tell you what I don't fucking like about it. And, you know, feel free to leave comments. And I really hope you enjoy this review.
Captain's log, Stardate 47615.2. We have encountered a rogue comet in Sector 1156. It is not native to this region of space, and there is no previous record of this object on any Federation charts.
Okay, so here's how the fucking episode starts off. They're flying around and they fucking come across this comet and they're trying to figure out what the hell it is. So it starts off pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and continue.
Based on its present trajectory, the comet appears to have originated in the D'Orsay system.
So we're 2 sectors away.
That is correct, sir. This object has been en route for 87 million years.
Now, the only question I have on this is this fucking object has been en route for 87 million years, or however fucking long that's supposed to be. How come they're just now finding this shit? How come nobody else in the Federation has seen this before? But I'm just saying.
It's a long time alone in the dark.
Long time y'all ain't found that shit yet.
Begin a full sensor analysis, Mr. Data, and log the findings with the Federation Astrophysical Survey.
Aye, sir. The comet's outer shell is composed primarily of gaseous hydrogen and helium, surrounding an icy mantle.
Okay, so it's a fucking comet. Okay, you guys know it's a comet. But you don't know what the fuck it is, so, you know, it's a pretty good introduction, but when they start finding these weird things on the ship like this.
Maybe Will left it for you, a little present. It's not quite his style.
Yeah, because, you know, I have 6 other fucking ancient artifacts that Will made me, and they're just not quite like this.
It's a secret admirer.
Ooh, that's an interesting thought.
And
So-
you don't know anything about it.
So then Data is making a fucking sculpture of a mask that he just imagined, because androids have the ability to imagine shit, and yeah, that's what he came up with. That. This is fucking stupid as fuck already.
I do not.
Excuse me, counselor. Can you help me with my terminal?
It's not working right.
You need malware bites, motherfucker.
Perhaps we should investigate this matter further.
Perhaps we
These
should.
symbols don't match anything in the Federation linguistics banks.
Some kind of alien information has been downloaded into our computer core. I don't know how it's working, but it's reconfiguring our systems.
How did it get in?
I was able to trace its path from the replicators to the sensor array.
Right, so something has got into the ship. Same old fucking deal. They're scanning it, so they're scanning something, and something inside of it is fucking with their sensors and to the Enterprise's computer core. Okay, whatever. Alright, so they find out that it's this thing. It's a big fucking archive of some ancient civilization. So, you know, Picard and them, they're gonna fucking study this shit. Ooh, what the fuck is this? So that's what they're doing now. They're looking at it. And then Picard, being... he has always been fascinated with archaeology and shit from the past, so of course he's gonna get all fired up over this one. I want to see this. Oh, okay, so yeah, here we go.
Same theme, movement, finding a direction, traveling a path, crossing a boundary.
And death? One of the symbols was death.
The ultimate boundary.
Because we know that. So anyway, this entity from the fucking this entity that supposedly resides in the pre-recorded information that the ancient civilization left in this archive. There's an entity in there named Echat or something like that, who's now taken over Data, and not only that, but a whole bunch of other personalities. I didn't know a fucking personality could be archived. Like, if we all die out as a civilization, we're going to archive our personalities. We're just going to fucking hook our brains up. And like, what? From what I understand, from watching this episode, all these people are already dead. So at some point, somebody had to be left. Some last remaining member of the civilization had to be left and had to hook everybody's fucking dead brains up to this fucking archive computer so it could capture their personality. It's just fucking stupid as fuck. But anyway, all these personalities have now uploaded themselves into Data's brain, which makes no fucking sense. So now he has the android equivalent of multiple personalities, which is really, I mean, although it gives Brent Spiner a chance to, you know, really show his acting ability, it's really fucking lame, and I'll just let you see that now.
Captain, that was a cruel joke you played on me. For a moment, a brief moment, I actually thought that woman was Masaka.
I tried to go for the Q part, but I was not successful.
Whoever took your place wasn't afraid of Masaka. He seemed eager for his fate.
Pitiful, isn't it? You won't catch me humiliating myself for a woman, even if she were a queen.
Okay, so I'm going to jump forward a little bit and talk about some of the things that really bother me. Okay, here we have a sequence where Picard is actually talking to the multiple personalities that Data is displaying, and he's trying to get information from them. But my whole thing is this. My whole problem with this is these personalities aren't real. They're uploaded memories, if you will, uploaded recordings of people that lived long ago. So what the fuck information are you really going to get from them? I mean, what the fuck? Okay, at this point in the show, everything on the ship is starting to transform. All these things are starting to materialize on the ship. I can wrap my mind around that. But it's just the fact that the captain of the Enterprise is trying to rationalize with a malfunctioning android unit who has received malware, basically, is just fucking beyond me. And he's talking to them like they're actually people. And like I said, these people are apparently already dead, and I don't know what kind of information about the present you're going to get out of somebody that's dead and no longer here to even see the present. You're basically seeing a fucking echo of them. So it makes no fucking sense why he would even try to rationalize with this multiple personality disorder. It's just fucking stupid.
Not for an old man.
Tell me about Masaka.
My daughter.
Okay, this is another thing. That personality that is being displayed through Data is supposedly the father of the Queen Masaka. Masaka apparently is the ruler of this ancient civilization, which I don't think they even fucking ever said the name of them. They're just some strange ancient civilization. He's apparently was the father. Okay, I don't understand because, and I'll get to that in a minute. The whole thing about this is this civilization worshipped the sun and the moon like many ancient civilizations do, and they were very literal in that, and you'll see that in the masks that they wear, but the whole thing is just the stupidest fucking story I've ever heard in my life. So basically, we're at this point where Picard is trying to talk to Masaka. Now, Masaka is dead. The bitch is fucking dead. Just like everybody else that has been archived into this fucking database. She's dead. So how the fuck are you trying to talk to how are you talking to one dead person who doesn't fucking exist? It's basically a recording. It's like me trying to talk to your voicemail message and ask it questions. Like, you left me a message, hey Jeff, call me back. Hey, what time would you like me to call you back? I'm not going to fucking get a response, so I'm still not understanding that aspect of it. But now you're, hey, let me speak to that other message that you left me 2 days ago. I mean, what the fuck? Or let me speak to Sally's message that she left me on Tuesday. What the fuck are you talking about? It doesn't make sense.
Tell me, how can I talk to her?
I don't know how the fuck you can talk to her because she's dead. Because this is a recording and you're fucking talking to your malfunctioning fucking android unit right now who thinks he's these fucking people, and he's not these people because these people don't even fucking exist anymore. So what the fuck is going on?
Children grow. Forget their parents.
Yes, they do. Anyway.
She lets people die of thirst. Terrible death.
I can think of many more worse deaths than that.
Sometimes she burns them alive.
Okay, so jumping ahead now, this is fucking Captain Picard talking to Data again. This time he's talking to Data, trying to get more information about Masaka, and shit just starts getting really fucking weird, and I'll let you see that for yourself.
Sing her anymore.
Where has he gone?
Stop asking me these questions. I was fast enough to get away from her once. I don't want her to find me again. I'll wind up on her sacrificial slab.
Because we know that's real.
If she's looking for a sacrifice, she can take me. Perhaps then she'll stop looking for you.
Really, Picard, really, at this point, are you ready to fucking die for... You're ready to die for one of your fucking broken android's multiple personalities? Like, you have fucking responsibilities, man. You've got responsibilities. You're the head of a fucking ship. What the fuck are you talking about, man? You need to cut this android off and blow that damn thing up. That's what I would do. That would have been a better story than this.
Well, there's an idea.
Yeah.
Better you than me.
Yeah.
Very well. What do we do?
Well?
You must build Masaka's temple. The Queen's temple.
What?
That will get her attention.
What? Hey, Picard, I'm a fucking raging lunatic, but I think you should build shit on your ship, because you don't got enough shit materializing already.
Very well, how do I do that?
Very well, we will do it. Make it so.
You need the sign. I can give it to you. So could the old man. But just try getting it out of him.
Give me the sign.
If she finds out, you can't imagine her rage. She lets people die of thirst. Terrible death. Sometimes she burns them alive.
Okay, so she's cruel. She's all in your head, but she's cruel. Okay, we get you.
Glorious.
Yeah, glorious.
Sign.
I need it now. Give it to me now.
Comes. You will take my place.
Yes.
All right. Quickly, give me your hand. A line as the unending horizon. A curve as the... She has found me.
Masaka, show yourself. I will go with you.
What the fuck? She's found him? How has she found him? If she was already in his fucking head with the rest of those personalities, how did she find him? I don't fucking understand what I'm looking at. And Picard is like so fucking eager to just, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'll go with you. Show yourself. I want to see you. I want to do whatever you tell me to do. Like, are you fucking serious right now? This is so dumb.
It seems I was not fast enough.
Oh, poor guy. So now he's dead. So now a guy that's already dead has now died again. So now, not only are you dead, but your echo, your recorded echo, is now dead. Okay, so Data's going to automatically revert back to the old man character.
So hard to stay warm. Are you one of my children?
Yes, I am actually one of your illegitimate children. Were you in France about, say, 42 years ago with my mother? Did you have a one-night stand? I think, yes, I will call you Daddy.
I can't remember anymore.
I need your help. I need the sign for the temple, for Masaka's temple.
It won't help you. Gargano no longer pursues her. Only he can stop her.
The line is the unending horizon.
Pay attention, folks. You're about to get the code for you to be able to generate whatever you want onto the fucking... on board the fucking Starship Enterprise.
The line is the unending horizon. A curve.
As the rolling hillside. A point as a distant bird. A ray as the rising sun.
Thank you.
Now, come sit with me. Tend the fire.
Whoa, that's fucking creepy. That is the creepiest fucking line I have ever heard from fucking Star Trek. Come sit with me. Now, come sit with me. What the fuck is going to happen if he does go sit with you? I'm just wondering where that fucking personality was going. He was going in a whole different direction. But then he fake dies. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to go sit with him. I think he might have touched me in my no-no places.
I'm alone. No one left to help me. She's coming.
Are all the others dead? Did Masaka?
Yes, Picard. All the others are fucking dead. Even Masaka. They're all fucking dead. Remember, there's a big-ass fucking archive right outside the Enterprise right now. Remember that thing? That thing that keeps generating shit onto the ship? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stop it from generating things onto the ship. I don't understand where your mind is right now. That look on your face is fucking priceless, and it really shows me that you don't have a fucking clue.
I could kill them.
No. She sent them away.
Okay, I can't watch this anymore. This is fucking stupid. Okay,
I'm
so
putting the symbol now.
they get the symbol. They put the symbol into the computer, and they transform the Enterprise into Queen Masaka's temple. Now, I don't know about you, but this is just fucking too much. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish from recreating this temple? I mean, I'm not fucking getting it. It doesn't make sense. And I'm gonna maximize this video a little bit just so you can see. It's just really fucking weird. Why Picard would even go to that link, and I think they actually bring that to his attention. Hey, like, what the hell are you doing? We can't do this, and he just fucking dismisses it.
If I input this one, it should initiate the transformation program.
And create the temple.
Well, I hope so. If this is the wrong symbol, it might turn the Enterprise into a big chunk of rock. No way to know for sure.
Question is, can we trust a personality from an alien archive that seems bent on taking us over?
No!
He had risked his life
can't.
with that symbol.
No, he didn't risk his life. He's already been dead. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you fucking serious right now? Like, I'm starting to think Picard has mental disorders in this fucking episode. Like, what the fuck?
And Masaka killed him for doing it. I think we have to risk it.
We have to risk it. We have to risk the jeopardy of the fucking ship and the lives of everybody on board over a fucking multiple personality disorder from a fucked up android and some fucking malware from an alien probe we know nothing about. Yes, we must do it because that, my friends, is logic. So, anyway, they fucking... Like I said, they recreate Masaka's temple.
Captain, the entire deck has been cleared of personnel.
And they're looking around and shit, and they see the symbols.
I'm dead again.
And then fucking Data's in his quarters when this happens, and he fucking springs back into his fucking schizophrenia, and he's Masaka now. So this is what they needed. They needed to recreate this.
But
they needed to recreate. Oh, I can't wait to talk about that shit. They needed to recreate the fucking temple of this person in order to talk to an entity that it makes no fucking sense. I'm getting a headache trying to figure this fucking shit out. That's how fucking stupid the story is. So, alright, I've jumped forward to where they've already talked to Data as Queen Masaka, and they figured out that Masaka is actually the ruler of the people, and that this civilization of people believe in the sun and the moon as godlike powers, and that's actually something that a lot of ancient civilizations believed, that the sun and the moon were gods. Masaka is the sun, and I guess her boyfriend or her pursuer or her lover or whatever the fuck he is was the moon. I can't remember his fucking name. It's something stupid. But anyway, they find the symbol for this guy and they recreate his mask. So now Picard is going to put the mask on and pretend to be this character and go confront Masaka. And it's just so fucking stupid. Like even the characters on the show question this rationality. They even question whether this is fucking something that could be done. And I think this is the part right here.
The symbol appears by itself, not linked with Masaka's.
All right, Mr. Forge, I want you to access the transformation program. And when you're ready, input the symbol.
Isn't that a little risky?
Hell
we
yeah.
have no idea what the result would be. The symbol might generate anything from Korgano's temple to Korgano himself.
In one sense, Korgano is Masaka's nemesis, and whatever this symbol represents, it could be for us a means to control her. Now, if anyone has a better idea, I'm very happy to entertain it.
I have a better idea. Blow the damn ship up, Picard. Blow the damn ship up. Because at this point, you're fucking stupid, man. You're not making any fucking sense. Ugh.
I've accessed the program, Captain.
Initiate the transformation.
And nobody tried to stop him from doing this. Like,
Another mask.
You know, we could be going about this all the wrong way. This is a very ritualistic culture, one based on symbol and myth. Perhaps we should try to confront them on those terms. If I could somehow incorporate myself in their ritual, then perhaps Masaka would listen to me.
You're going to try to pose as Gorgano?
Captain, we know so little about this culture and even less about Gorgano. How would you convince Masaka that you're him?
translation, that is the stupidest fucking idea you've ever came up with, Captain Picard.
I'm really not certain. But there are similarities between this culture and others that I've studied. I would imagine I'm just going to improvise.
Yeah, I'm just going to wing it.
Status?
I estimate we have less than 2 hours before there is nothing left of the ship. At least nothing we can recognize.
So, yeah. So he goes, he puts a fucking mask on, and he pretends to be this Gorgano character who's the moon god or whatever, and he goes and fucking flirts with Data, and it gets really fucking, well, I hate to say this, but things between Data and Picard start to look rather of the homosexual nature. I swear he's flirting with him. That is a pretty temple. It's a really pretty temple.
Masaka?
Masaka? I'm wearing your mask. Let's do dirty shit. I half expected him to kneel before him and say, "Marry me."
Gorgano,
Are you surprised to see me?
I thought I had escaped you.
You should know that is impossible.
You are a fine hunter. But I am a powerful prey. You will never catch me.
Do you want to be the prey forever?
Oh my god! What kind of shit is this? What is this? Oh my god. I'm not trying to make any type of puns or jokes towards homosexuality or gay people, but holy shit, this scene is so gay. I can't help myself. It so looks like they're fucking flirting with each other. It looks like they're about to have sex right there in the damn temple. Masks and all. I'm sorry, it just looks so gay. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? I mean, it's... There's nothing gay. Nothing gay happens. But it looks like a romance scene. It's so creepy. It's more creepy than the old man persona talking about, "Come sit over here with me, tend the fire." It's just really weird. Odd.
I thought I was alone.
I thought I was alone.
I thought I would not have to share the sky with you.
But without me, you are not complete. I know you so well. You live for the chase, as do I. Will you not miss being the hunter? Pursuing me, forcing me from the sky so that you can rise again.
You know me well, Gorgano.
I think
You know how to get a rise out of
that
me.
you are beginning to tire. It is difficult brightening the sky forever.
I am getting sleepy.
I am.
You always do that to me.
Whoa! That was...
So that you can wake at dawn
Oh, wow.
and begin the hunt.
How can you take Picard
Let
seriously?
hunt begin
Seriously, how can you take him seriously? Look at that. Look at that man. How can you take anything that this man is saying right now seriously? Look at me. I'm ready to do shit. Like, oh my god.
From the sky so that you can rise again.
You know me well, Gorgano.
I think that you are beginning to tire. It is difficult brightening the sky forever.
I am getting sleepy.
Let's go cuddle in the bed.
You always do that to me.
You do other things to me, too.
So that you can wake with the dawn.
So that you can get a rise.
And begin the hunt again.
Let the hunt begin again. I am eager for that.
As am I.
What?
Riker to Picard, I don't know what you did, sir, but it looks like everything's back to normal.
What?
Acknowledged.
The fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Like,
I believe so,
what
sir.
the fuck just
I am
happened?
not entirely certain what has happened.
Okay, so
about
neither
the-
am I.
I'm afraid
Neither
not.
am I, Data. I have no fucking clue what just happened, but I think you and Picard just got drunk, put on costumes, and did some gay shit in a pretty temple just now. I really think that's what happened. But I'm not entirely sure because this story makes no fucking sense. This is literally the worst episode of Star Trek I've ever fucking seen. It is terrible. It's terrible. At no point when they were having their homosexual discussion there did either one of them say anything about the stopping of the materializing objects on the ship and letting the Enterprise go on about their way. They didn't say anything about that. They were talking about the sun, the moon, sleeping together. I swear that's what they were talking about. That's what they were talking about. It was so obvious. I don't know how this episode got into production. I don't know who gave it the green light. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We've only got a few more. I mean, it was season 7. It was season 7. But really? What the fuck, man? How long were they holding on to this script? Like, they should have just left it be. This is one of those episodes that should have never been.
Would take some time to explain.
It's going to take a couple of years to explain the plot of this fucking episode to me because I'm never going to be able to completely understand this shit. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It pisses me off knowing that 45 minutes of my life is gone and I can't get it back after watching this. I'm not fucking complaining because it's something that I don't understand. I'm complaining because it's not something that I don't think anybody could fucking understand. It's stupid. It's beyond fucking...
Captain's log, stardate 47618.4.
Oh my God.
Commander
I have a headache.
Forge has managed to disable the alien transformation program.
Could just fucking do that from the
Starfleet
beginning.
has dispatched an archaeological team to study the archive further.
Please
But I
don't.
don't understand. I thought all of the alien artifacts had disappeared from the Enterprise.
That one was not created by the archives, sir.
Notice how many times the line "I don't understand" is said in this episode. I think that when they went to production, the fucking director and the producer probably said that a lot as well. I don't understand. Because I don't fucking understand this.
That is the clay mask I originally made. I have since painted it.
A memento.
Yes, sir. Although I am relieved to be rid of those alien
You're
personalities.
relieved. You're relieved. We know why you got relieved. That fucking sex scene in the temple with you and Picard, yeah, that relieved you.
In a sense, I am now
fully functional.
Empty.
I can imagine. Dr. Crusher told me that there were possibly dozens of personalities inside you.
I suspect the number was much.
There were dozens inside of you, Data. Dozens were inside of you.
Much greater. My impression is that there were thousands of all.
Whoa! Whoa!
All ages and walks of life. It was a remarkable experience.
I'm sure.
Well, Data, you never may become fully human, but you've had an experience that transcends the human condition. You've been an entire civilization.
Okay, so that was the episode in a nutshell. That's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, nobody can explain to me that episode, and it's not ever going to make sense to me. And look, I want to apologize in advance. I don't have anything against gay people. I do not have anything against people who are homosexual. That particular scene just really stood out to me as homosexual. I could be reading a little bit too much into it, but I mean, this fucking story in this episode was so confusing. I had to have a little bit of fun with it anyway. I had to figure out some sort of fucking... I had to connect the dots somewhere, and that's what I seen. Data and Picard wearing masks, saying some really flirtatious stuff towards each other. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get comments in the video. You're stupid, Jeff. How could you not understand? You know, I understand the idea, what they were getting at with the story, with the ancient civilization. I understand that, you know, it was one of the later episodes, and they probably were running out of ideas. I understand the moon and the sun concept. I understand the whole archive thing, but the decision making that Captain Picard displayed in this particular episode was very reckless. And I know Star Trek captains are always like that. They're always, you know, space cowboys. You shoot first, ask questions later. But a lot of the decisions that he was making in this particular episode was just really stupid decisions. Like, he should have never been interviewing Data and trying to find out things, because, like I said, there's nothing that a pre-recorded personality is going to tell you about the present time. The fact that the personalities were even, the one personality each was even aware that Picard was the captain of the Enterprise just shocks me alone, because, like I said, this guy has supposedly been dead years ago. So, you know, like I said, I love Star Trek. I love all episodes of Star Trek. Let me take that back. I don't love all episodes of Star Trek. I love Star Trek as a whole. But this particular episode is a really stinky turd amongst the series. I didn't know this before I watched it. I literally just picked a random fucking episode of The Next Generation before I got ready to go to work. And when I came home that night, after thinking about how bad the episode was, I Wikipedia'd it, and apparently Empire Magazine declared this as the worst fucking episode of The Next Generation. I didn't know that before going into it. And I think it's funny that over the years, I've kind of like mentally blocked out the bad episodes and subconsciously avoided them when rewatching the series. Like, I'll give you an example. There's a couple of episodes in Voyager that I'll probably review that deal with the Kazons. I always avoid them. I see them, I'm like, nope, I don't like that. I don't remember exactly why I don't like it, but a certain image and a certain name will stick out, and I just avoid it. This particular episode, I think prior to yesterday, I only saw it one time, and I hated it so fucking bad that I never watched it again. And I completely fucking forgot about it. That's why it was like something new to me again. I'm like, holy shit, this is terrible. This is just terrible. I mean, the storytelling in Star Trek is the biggest thing. The biggest thing, the best thing about Star Trek is the storytelling. And when you have a story that is just a steaming pile of shit like this one was, it ruins it, and it really sticks out. And I don't think I can say anything good about this episode. The only thing good I can say about it is I like the temple design. That's about it. I like the way that looked. I thought that looked kind of cool. It was very reminiscent of the Mayans, and I like the colors. That's it. That's it. I like the temple. The shit that happened in that temple, that scene with Picard and Data, oh my god, I'm traumatized. I'm literally traumatized. And then you got the old man personality. Here, come, sit over here with me. Just really creepy shit going on. And then that fucking computer program that uploaded itself into the Enterprise, those fucking icons look like something from one of those kids' tablets. I don't know. You know, you get the big giant tablets for the kids now. They got the big giant icons on them. That's what that shit looked like. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. But anyway, hopefully I'll do some more of these reviews. As far as this particular episode goes, I'm going to have to give it, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give it a 0. Going to have to give it a 0. I know what you're going to say. I know there's going to be comments. Jeff, scale of 1 to 10 is 1 to 10. How are you going to give it a 0? You said 1 to 10. Okay, fuck it. 1. This shit is terrible. It's fucking terrible. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I've ranted and raved about the fucking illogical ass story, and yeah, I there's nothing else left to say. I mean, it's just bad. It's a bad story. Feel free to leave comments. Tell me what you thought of the episode. If you liked it, tell me why you liked it. I mean, I don't want to see comments trying to explain it to me, because no matter what the fuck you say, no matter what the fuck you tell me, no matter how you fucking explain it, I'm going to find something wrong with your explanation, because this episode defies fucking logic. It doesn't make sense. There's no way you're going to be able to explain this to me that I'm going to be like, oh, now I see what they were getting at. No, fuck that. This shit's stupid. This is a stupid ass fucking episode, and yeah, that's what it is. So I hope you liked the video. This is my first review show. This is my first review. Feel free to leave comments, and see you in the next episode.